Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese and welcome to the first ever first of the month update video for the Howdy Folks MC channel. I do these every month on the first over on the Howdy Folks LP channel just to give folks an idea of what they can be looking forward to this month, and that video is a little bit on the light side because there's not a whole lot to talk about over there other than just the continuation of some projects that were already ongoing. But here we've got some news. So I want to start off by talking about kind of the biggest issue. We were doing a 7-video challenge for Hexxit II, and we were doing one a day for 7 days, all the way up until Friday, episode 5, and then nothing came out Saturday or Sunday. But if you were paying attention to the community tab, which you should be, I'm having a computer problem at the moment, a bit of hardware failure it looks like. I think it's the boot drive. I don't want to get too into the weeds on it, but a long time ago on eBay, I bought a little 512 gig NVMe drive secondhand. It was not to be used as a boot drive. It was for an unrelated project where I just needed something quick. And then when I was using Pop! OS and I wanted to try Nobara, I just grabbed that drive and said, I'll install Nobara on here and just see if I like it. I plugged it in, and that was basically almost right around a year ago at this point. I liked Nobara quite a bit, so I just never went back, and I kept using that drive. And I've had some weird issues with the system since installing, like using that drive. Like occasionally it would just completely lock up on me for some reason, and I never really thought about it being the drive, although looking back on it, it kind of makes sense. But the problem I had the other day was with Minecraft. It was very low frame rate, and it was having trouble with assets. Things would be attacking me I couldn't see. You'll see when you see episode 6 of this series should be fine. It's the one after that. The episode that comes after episode 6. There's an in-between episode now, between episode 6 and 7 of the Hexxit II series, where I tried to record episode 7 and everything falls apart. But you'll see it. It's like it can't fetch the assets to actually properly have mobs, so they're just invisible. And I didn't immediately think that maybe it was a problem with the boot drive. What I decided to do was reboot, and then upon reboot, the boot drive didn't show up. It showed up in the BIOS. I'm sorry, this is a lot of explanation of a thing I said I wouldn't delve into, but here we are. It showed up in the BIOS as an SSD. It's just the actual... It didn't recognize it as something it could boot from. It didn't seem to recognize there was a OS on there. So I plugged in my Nobara little USB drive, booted into the live environment, tried to redo the boot volume on the drive, and I couldn't really figure out what to do, and then just, because I have backups, wiped the whole thing and reinstalled my OS. But why did the boot sector get corrupted? Probably because, you know, for the same reasons that keeps freezing up on me. I think the drive's going bad, you know. Smart errors? There are none. But I think it's the drive. It was a cheap drive that was heavily used when I bought it, that was never intended for this purpose. I'm picking up a new one. That'll be here sometime this week. Now, in the meantime, like I said, I reinstalled the operating system, and it's running fine. I got some stuff recorded, but how long till it happens again? Also, it was only Minecraft, because Minecraft is the only game that's installed to the boot drive. Everything else, all of my Steam games and games from the Heroic launcher are all installed in a second drive. I was able to stream those just fine. It was only when I tried to do things, Steam itself is installed on the boot drive, and it was acting weird. Steam would come up and it would randomly lock up when the rest of the system was fine, or the whole system would lock up. But then as soon as I got into a game, it ran okay. That's kind of how I knew. It was like, CPU's fine, GPU's fine, memory's fine, motherboard's fine, power supply's fine. When I'm in a game, it's working fine. It's just when I'm interacting with that boot drive. And then, of course, I rebooted, and it ceased to be a boot drive. But I'm trying to get that fixed, but that put a bit of a hold on our plans. So with all of that preamble out of the way, let me explain what we're doing. To make up for the fact that I messed up the Hexxit challenge, it's no longer going to be a 7-part, we're going to do a 10-part. And there's actually going to be an 11th bonus right in between 6 and 7 where you can watch in real time me realize something is wrong, because I get into the world with the recording already going and nothing is working properly, and you can watch in real time as I try other games and realize that they're okay and just get more and more confused and bewildered. And I hope that you're all looking forward to that. I hope you all enjoy it, because I think it's pretty fun. But the series has been recorded, like I said, got the drive working for now, recorded all the way up to episode 10. I'm going to start editing and releasing those this week on a daily basis. So that'll actually be 6, bonus, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 6 additional videos. So those will actually go into next week. Just for this week, we're going to do a video every day, Monday through Friday. That's not going to be the case all month, because I do want to find a bit of a balance between this channel and the Howdy Folks LP channel, and I don't want to try to push myself too hard to release a video a day on both channels. So for this week only, you'll be getting a video every day. But moving into future weeks, I would expect to see a little bit more of an every other day sort of situation. But what are you going to get after Hexxit? Well, first off, if you enjoy the Hexxit series and you're not satisfied with where it ends, just leave comments. Tell me you want more. I'll make more. But I have a video series planned with my friend Jenna, which is Minecraft related. Although I think we have another project we want to do first over on the Howdy Folks LP channel. So the Minecraft one might not come this month. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say it won't. It probably won't. What is going to come out this month is the continuation of my Tekkit II series from the Howdy Folks LP channel, which I won't spoil the name of it, but if you saw where that series ended on episode 100, Christmas Eve of this last year, you might have a general idea of where we're going to be picking up and what we're going to be doing. With that in mind, I realized that if people find this channel and they don't know about that other channel, they might want to know in advance what happened. So what am I going to do? Move all 100 Tekkit 2 videos? There's over 100. It's 100 episodes, but there are a lot of like in-between episodes and bonus channel member only episodes. There's a lot of, I think it's over 127 videos if I'm remembering the playlist correctly. There's a lot of content. And what am I going to do? Just point over there, like go to this other channel and watch this content? I don't think so. So I had a better idea. I am going to turn those videos into epic compilations, or compilations if you're a normal human being. I'm talking 10, roughly 10-hour-long videos. So it's going to be the Tekkit 2, like volume set, volume 1, 2, 3, and volume 1 will cover episodes 1 to 10, and volume 2 will cover 11 to 20, and so on and so forth, all the way up and throughout the entire series. I want to be 10 parts, but we'll have to wait and see whether or not, because YouTube has a limit to the size of video you can upload as well as the length. They didn't used to. Regrettably, they do now, so it's got to be under 12 hours, and I think under 126 gigabytes, which sounds like a lot, but knowing how big some of these videos... Hold on. I can actually tell you how big the Tekkit videos are. I got a new server up and running. Well, I refurbished my storage server. I want to make a video about that over on the Howdy Folks gaming channel, because I think some folks might find that interesting. I know I certainly had a lot of fun doing it, but Tekkit 2 videos episodes. Does that have the members exclusives? Okay, it's missing 140 gigabytes worth of members exclusive content over the that's just 5 videos. So remember that 145 gigabyte number, and with that, the entire episodes, how many videos is this? 125 plus the 5 members exclusive videos, so 130 videos total. 2.04 terabytes plus the 140 gigabytes from the... So can I even actually do what I'm talking about doing? If I select episode... Oh, I forgot there was an episode 0. So if we go from episode 0 to, let's say, episode... We'll cut it off at 9. That's what we'll do. And we'll say that, you know, the next one starts at 11... Or, sorry, at 10 and goes to 19. And then 20 to 29. Yeah, I like that better anyway, because there's an episode 0. Oh, I forgot about all the little point episodes, the mini episodes between episode 9 and episode 10. Okay, so episode 0 to episode 9.9 is the first volume, and that is 338 gigabytes. So, I can either hope that I can do a compression of those to get it down to 256, where it doesn't look worse than, you know, what we already have. And to be fair, after YouTube compresses these videos, they look pretty nasty. you know, I mean, compared to the raw video. So shrinking that raw recording I have down, these exports here, I say raw, they're not raw, they are compressed, but shrinking my really high quality compressed videos down to just high quality videos, that's still going to be higher than whatever it is when YouTube's done with it. So I could probably squeeze a little bit more compression in there and get that down to 256. But that's what I'm thinking about doing. So 10-part volumes. It might be more than that. If I can't get them shrunk down enough, maybe it's 20 5-part volumes, you know, maybe it's 5 episodes per volume, we'll see, but these are going to be big videos is the hope, and also I don't even know if that's under 12 hours right there, but hopefully. But that is what's going to come out after the end of Hexxit. That's going to start next week. I've got to start compressing these and trying to get them spat out and uploaded. That's 2 terabytes. Goodness, so I'm basically going to be doubling that size, more or less. That is crazy. These massive compilations will include all of the channel member exclusive videos, so if you've never seen them before, they'll be in the compilations uploaded to this channel. And then once the 10 of those are out, we will release, at long last, I almost said the name of the series, I'm trying to keep that secret, the Tekkit II sequel series, which the first 5 episodes of which have now been recorded. I think the last time we talked about it, I only recorded the first one, but we're up to 5 now, and I think it's going to be pretty good. It's a bit of a mini-series, because we currently aren't in the Tekkit world, so it's kind of like an in-between series, almost, with the ultimate goal of it getting back to our world and taking back our tower. But until such a time as that, those are the announcements I have for you. If there's any other mod packs you want me to do challenges of, comment down below and let me know. We are racing towards getting 500 subscribers, at which point we'll be able to have channel memberships. And while we've kind of moved away from doing exclusive content within Minecraft for channel members, I think we'll definitely do behind-the-scenes sorts of videos, as well as, you know, we'll have end credits and things. So if that's something you're interested in, you can be looking forward to it. And if it's something that you find repulsive, you can ignore it when it's out. Until next time, though. Thank you folks for watching. God bless each every single one of you. Happy Easter Monday, according to my calendar. Yeah. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.